Hello, hope you are doing well. I really feel very excited to speak to you about our phenomenal company, Lleads Group America Incorporated, working in collaboration with our Africa partner, Lighthouse Leadership Systems, Lleads Group. I'm delighted for this opportunity to tell you about what we are doing. Thanks for sparing this moment to listen to us. Our vision, the vision of our business and the ministry, is financially secure leaders sustainably transforming African society. Wealth creation and financial security is the avenue for God's influence expounded in the Holy Scriptures. The most influential teachers are not teaching this reality. They teach well the godly discipline of giving wealth to advance God's work, but they never teach well the reciprocal discipline of partnering with God to create wealth for advancing His work, as it is stated in the Holy Scriptures. Why do we put high emphasis on wealth creation, on financial security of African leaders? Leadership is influence and nothing else. And that's what the amazing leadership teacher, trainer, coach, John C. Maxwell stated. The scriptures say, to money, all things will humbly yield obedience. That is one of the translations of Ecclesiastes 10:19. Since Adam to the present day, whenever and wherever God builds greatness, He works through highly resourced people in that particular place where He's doing work. Remember that in the very creation story, He gave to Adam abundance. He gave to him access to everything, every resource. And so that's why we put emphasis that you cannot have the influence required to create impact, to transform society when you are a leader but financially insecure. If you don't have the financial security, the financial muscle, then you cannot set the agenda. The mission statement of our business and ministry is Lleads Group America Incorporated, working in collaboration with our Africa partner Lleads Group. We are growing a resourceful family place where 1 million leaders across Africa learn, collaborate, mastermind, explore opportunities, attain financial security. They build their own networks of impactful transformational leaders and use that power to restore hope and improve the quality of life in their communities. And so in this mission, we have themes that we lay emphasis on. They are pronounced there. We are building a family place, an environment, whether it is physical or virtual, but we want that place synonymous with the African fireplace. The African fireplace was the place of learning. After people have done all their work, then they gather at the family fireplace. And so we are building a similar thing, a family place, a place, an environment, a setting where 1 million leaders across Africa, these are African leaders, learn. Learning is very important. Collaborate. They come together, work together, listen to one another. Mastermind. They leverage and synergize one another's mind. explore opportunities. Africa has so many opportunities. Attain financial security. I already put emphasis on this one. Very important. It's the core of our work. Build their own networks. These leaders that we target, the 1 million leaders, they should be able to build their own network of impactful, transformational leaders. That you are a leader who is impactful and transformational, but then you build your own network of other leaders who are impactful and transformational. When we talk about transformation, we mean positive change which never goes back. When we impact a society out of poverty, lack and want, out of disease and ignorance, that society should never again slide back into poverty, ignorance, disease, lack, want, vulnerability, deprivation. It should never go back. And that's what we mean by transformational leaders. And then these leaders use their power, this power derived from their financial security, to restore hope. Some of our societies across Africa have lost hope. Things are so hopeless. And so these leaders then restore hope in their societies, in those villages, in those parishes, in those townships, in those towns, in those cities, in those slums, in those ghettos. They restore hope and then improve the quality of life in their communities. And so that is our mission statement. That is what we are, that's the journey we are walking in our quest. Our core values, we have 7 core values. It's loyalty. These are explained in our writings, but it's loyalty, duty, selfless service, respect, honor, integrity, and personal courage. We are a very courageous group of people, a very courageous family, because the issues we are dealing with of transforming our communities sustainably impacting them and transforming them is not a small piece of assignment. It's a huge assignment with so many social and historical ramifications, and we cannot face it with fear, with hesitation. And so one of our core values is personal courage. If I could just state it the way we always state it, is we say we face threat, risk, and danger that stands in the way of doing our business, our work, our ministry. We do so without fear, but also without arrogant pride and hatred. And that's how we state that one. So those are our core values. When you look at them in our writings on our website, you can see how we expound them. And I'm sure some of them will touch you so deeply that you will want to come and work together with us and pursue and walk in the line of these core values. Like me, many of you hearing and watching me today grew up seeing your parents, guardians, and caretakers gamble on where and how to get money to pay rent, clear school fees, and put food on the table. The greatest pain in your household probably was about money never ever being enough. And now you have inherited the same money pattern. You have started gambling about where and how to get enough money just to live decently and feel like a human being. Please do yourself and your family a favor. Take this opportunity to get out of the gambling crowd, because I've stated our mission. Our mission is financially secure leaders. Create for yourself and family a clear money system. Build a financial wall around yourself that nothing can get through. Enroll so that you and us design and create and win together. There are so many products that we are having in this company that can turn around the trajectory of your money or financial security, your financial destiny. One of our African leaders said, there is development and wealth creation. And he said, they are different. He said, government does development to benefit everyone. But households must engage in wealth creation for their survival and prosperity. He went ahead to say, when government builds a tarmac road outside your grass-thatched house or hut, that road does nothing to change life in your household unless you position yourself in one of the 4 wealth creation priorities. He was emphasizing the importance of not confusing government's role, that government will make you wealthy, or that anybody will take over the responsibility of giving you financial security. He was distinguishing the role of government and the role of self. It reminds me about one of the American leaders who said, do not ask what America will do for you. Rather ask what you can do for America. And our mission, like I said, is about asking what you can do for your African community, what you can do for your ghetto, what you can do for your slum where you found yourself, what you can do for your village, what you can do for your parish, what you can do for your sub-county, what you can do for your county, for your constituency, what you can do for your district, your province, and ultimately for your country. What is that you can do impactfully so that that place never goes back to where things are today? The goal of our business and ministry is 1 million leaders across Africa, trained, coached, and mentored by 2040, and linked to opportunities and resources that equip them to contribute to sustainably transform their communities. That is our 2040 goal. Between now and 2040, we will have done that. The focus of our business and ministry is to equip the mind, the African mind. We have a saying and a belief that the mind is Africa's richest gold mine. Africa has quite a number of gold mines across the countries. But we believe that the mind, your mind and my mind and your neighbor's mind and your sisters and brothers' mind, the mind is Africa's richest gold mine. When you check on our Twitter accounts, you will see we have really talked a lot about the mind. The only sustainable strategic resource for Africa and her transition to modernity is the mind. And as a person, your greatest wealth breakthrough is a mind that works well, that perceives well, that thinks well. Your next breakthrough is a business built around a mind that works well. So many people are living on sub-optimized mind. They have not exploited the power of this phenomenal gift called the mind. And so we as a company deal with the optimization of the mind to show you the phenomenal resource, the phenomenal asset that you carry and have always carried together with you. This is the power, the resource that attracts all other resources you may think about to transform your situation to sustainability. Our burden and birth pains to deliver this program came from the inability of many African leaders to afford world-class leadership development programs in America and Europe and other places in the first world, the developed world. The costs are just outside the bracket, the income bracket of the ordinary African. It's just too much. I mean, you see programs that cost in the ranges of $40,000. That's when you put together the visa fees, the air travel, the hotel costs, the training fees, the coaching fees, the membership fees, certification fees, hotel, and all of those. You are talking about tens of thousands of dollars. And that's just a cost barrier to the majority of African leaders. Now, while Africa has the widest leadership competence gap, it's also the least prioritized place by world-class leadership development programs. See? And so that gap led us to say, no, something must change. Our approach aims to break the cost barrier to accessing world-class leadership development programs. We do that by leveraging the power of learning technology and leadership training support through our collaborators, including Lleads Group America. We have a product we have developed through those collaborations called the Christian African Mastermind Program, Camp Scholarship. I've really enjoyed speaking to you. We will be giving you more and more information about our work. I'm sure you've grasped the spirit of our passion, our vision, our mission, our goal, and the direction of our business and ministry. Thanks for the opportunity and for your time. Visit our website and come to learn more about how we can work together to turn around things in your community, in your church, in your business sustainably. Like I said, we believe in sustainable impact so that the place never goes back to be the same again. If you've liked this video, please subscribe below.